Well, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Fiona. Thank you so much for being here today.
You're welcome.
This is the lovely Fiona Fulton, and she lives in Cochrane and has this beautiful egg known as the Rocky Mountain Harmonic Egg. And it is a lean, mean resonance machine.
I love it.
Ah, right. And
It
I've
is.
experienced it. It's been pretty amazing. And since you are giving me the honor to channel with you, I'd love for you just to share a little bit about sort of what does the egg do and what, just a little bit about that really quickly. Feel free.
Yeah, no, the harmonic egg. I mean, you can check everything out at the on my website, which is RockyMountainHarmonicEgg.com. There's lots of information on there. She's the resonance chamber. She's 11 foot by 7 foot. She's huge. We play specific music, put on specific lights to clear. It could be a spiritual, it could be an emotional, it could be a physical thing that's coming up for you. It's super high vibration, working on the premise that to raise the vibration in the body, gets rid of disease, blockages, traumas, all the rest of it, belief systems. So it's beautiful. Everyone should try it out.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thanks again
you're
for
welcome.
being here. And so we're going to bring in the council. Sometimes there are others who come in. So it's a council of light beings, ETs, angels, archangels, our guides. So oftentimes they're a collective and they speak as one voice. Sometimes there'll be somebody who is more specific who will come forward. And the whole purpose of this really is to help support us, mankind, on the planet, off planet, and in our journey and the journey of life, and to bring hope, encouragement, healing, insight, and wisdom. And so I will say that they are much smarter than I am. So I'm just, the way that I channel is I'm just going to just take a few deep breaths and then I'm going to bring them in and we'll see what they have to say to the lovely Fiona. And as I mentioned before, if there's questions, you're welcome to ask questions as well. They'll probably
Okay.
open it up to you anyway.
Okay.
All right, so thank you everyone for watching my little demo here. And you can just relax, Fiona, take a few nice deep breaths. And usually I really like to ground people, so you can just tune into your body and just allow a beautiful wave of relaxation to just move over your head, down onto your neck and shoulders, from the shoulders to the upper back, chest and rib cage, moving down into the stomach and the abdomen, middle back, lower back, hips and pelvis. And as you notice this beautiful wave of relaxation moving all the muscles, everything just releases and relaxes into that state of calm. And from there, from the hips and pelvis, moving down into the upper legs, the knees, shins and calves, down into the feet, right to the tips of the toes. And feeling that wave of relaxation moving up the body, back into the shoulders, and down into the arms, upper arms, elbows, wrists and hands, right to the tips of the fingers. And again, moving like this beautiful wave up into the head and down toward your feet. Bringing attention to your root chakra at the base of the spine, which is the tailbone. And just visualizing a beautiful root growing down from the root chakra into the earth, breaking through all cement. Going very easily to the ground, to the center of the earth. And connecting at the center of the earth to a beautiful white quartz crystal, wrapping that root around that white quartz crystal, allowing for deeper sense of calm and grounding. Nice big deep breaths in and out. And then bring that beautiful up from the roots into your body, allowing yourself to feel that state of safety, calm, peace, and tranquility. And now we ask for the council, those guides, angels, archangels, best suited for this beautiful being. We thank you for protection, that we are protected by light. And we ask Source to be the ultimate provider of wisdom, insight, and healing within the body-mind. So I'm just going to take a moment or two, and I'll probably have my eyes closed most of the time, so feel free to interrupt me if you feel like you have a question around what is being said or shared. And you're welcome to share any sensations or whatever you're feeling in your body as well. Okay, they're here. Dear one, we are so excited and so pleased that you would join us this fine and beautiful morning. We absolutely love you. You are surrounded by goodness. We are so pleased that you are here, and we thank you with much gratitude and express our gratitude and appreciation for all the amazing work that you are doing here on the planet, not only in your job, so to speak, but also the other work that many people do not see, what is unseen. Dear one, you are highly connected, highly valued, highly loved, highly esteemed and appreciated. And we would like to point out that sometimes your work and who you are and what you bring to the table, so to speak, is not always seen or appreciated in the way that perhaps it should be if people understood who you are. For you are not from here. You were sent here. You chose to come here as a volunteer to help raise the consciousness of mankind, and you know this already. And dear one, we want to thank you for the time, the resources, and the sacrifice that you have put into your life and into the lives of those you serve. For much that you do has a greater impact than you realize at times or feel at times. This heaviness that you feel at times that leads to the need to seek outside of yourself. This we wish to heal and to address today. You know what we are speaking of, yes?
Yes.
Yes. So in this moment, we would say, open your heart to receive. And we will adjust. We are coming into the heart chakra. Just to release grief from the past, the need for external things. This is simply your perception, truly. The perception that you need something outside of yourself to assist you in bringing in aspects of tranquility and calm, and yet you do not need it. It is a choice. And please understand, we do not judge. There is no judgment here. There is no judgment. And so part of the reason why you are stuck in this pattern is because you have judged yourself. And the judgment leads to further disconnection or feelings of separation, which is not true to who you are. You are fully connected, loved. And so in this, as we are releasing grief, this allows the heart chakra to open to a new level of self-compassion. For if judgment is gone and the understanding that separation is not truly here, shall we say, it is an illusion, for you know this. But we are bringing this to your remembrance, and as we are bringing in self-compassion, when you release the judgment of self and others, you move into a state of greater tranquility. And in that time, as you do this, you will question your motives and purpose for going to this factor, this environmental piece, which you are wanting to be free of. And so the insight we would give you today around this item is, again, there is no judgment. So you are free to choose to do, free to not do. And it is okay, but we would just ask you to take a moment before you go to that thing to consider why you are going there. So you can ask yourself, what is my purpose? And we would say, prior to going to this external factor, we would encourage you to go inward first and create within yourself the tranquility, the peace, the sense of understanding and feeling fully connected and fully supported by the universe and those who love you, as well as source. And as you do this, then from there you can decide whether you want to use this external factor or not. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Is
Yes.
this helpful?
Yes, thank you.
So we are saying it is not one or the other, but go inward first. And you will often find anything that people go to, whether it be sugar or alcohol or recreational drugs or various things, whatever their reason usually is because there is a feeling of separation. So if you can create that feeling of oneness and understanding that you are connected to the all, by doing that, you will, how do we say, you will be showing compassion and giving yourself what you need. And then from there, when you choose, you may say yes or no, but there is no attachment then to this external factor. We are just hydrating the body. We know this, you do this a lot, but we are hydrating the cells and reminding the cells of what they are meant to do so that your body can fully utilize the water that is being taken in by you. Not only that, but the absorption of moisture from the environment, because it is often so dry. So we are just working on this, and we are going to your solar plexus chakra. So we are helping the body and the mind to process and digest. This is part of the role of the solar plexus chakra, is to move things through the body, and then also to increase that sense of self-confidence. For there is an aspect of where you are not coming forward and speaking up completely. So we would say to you about this particular situation, say your piece, dear one. Speak your piece. You can do this in love and yet be firm. And so it is important for you to establish some boundaries. There is a particular person in your life who is a female who pulls on you, so to speak. And so we would say to very gently, but be firm, reset the boundary needed here. Do you understand who we are speaking of?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Yes, it is somebody close to you.
Mhm.
So as they pull on your energy, you get this feeling of, not again, or the feeling of being low or obligated to please or to do something. And so we are
Mhm.
saying just to step out of the place of obligation and give yourself permission to choose for yourself as to whether or not this is of benefit to you. So part of the connection here is because when we have people who are special in our lives, we give them labels. And it is the label that if you can remove the label so they become like everyone else, not in a crass way, so to speak, but so they become like everyone else, then you will choose differently for yourself. Your boundaries will be different. And so we also would say it is not about setting a boundary out of fear because you need to protect your energy. This is not helpful. You can set a loving boundary or shift your energy and focus by just simply removing the label, and you will find that things will begin to resettle and restructure themselves. In fact, there are people in your life who we would say are, this vessel would say, being put on the mezzanine, so to speak. So there will be some who will come front and center and some who will be more on the mezzanine. And this is important because life ebbs and flows, and we are shifting you through your cooperation into a new phase of life and a new level of consciousness. Do you have any questions so far?
No, I mean, not. I mean, maybe about business and the eggs, and you know, where are my next eggs coming? You know, when are they coming? Where are they going to go? You know, that
Yes.
that.
Yes,
I
we
know
were
they're
going to get to this next, but we
okay.
just wanted to check if you had any questions. So what we have said so far, does that make sense to you?
It
You
does. Yeah, I
understand?
think I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is good. Yes. So we want to speak about your business, for we have been speaking to this vessel about your business since she visited your location. And so we would first say that what we showed the vessel was you. We believe she shared this with you, in fact, when she was there, but you are from off planet, and the picture that she had seen that we showed her was of you off planet and with the egg. And in fact, we would say that at this time, your business is about to expand because there are 3 eggs. And so there are 3 eggs, and 2 are going to be in Alberta and 1 in BC. There will be opportunity for expansion as you grow. There are connections already in the process of being made. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Yes. So in addition to this, there also is an egg off planet that in dream time you visit and ensure that is maintained.
Okay.
Yes. So there are 4 eggs, but 5 coming. So understand that your expansion is not only upon this planet, but it is also within the universe. So there is insight and information coming through from these other places to help you understand the importance of the placement of these eggs. And it is important to ensure that they are connected to the energetic ley lines of the earth. Do you understand?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah,
Yes.
that's very important.
Yes, absolutely. So there is an investment to support you because they see and understand the value of the technology related to these harmonic eggs and the benefit of them. We would say to you at this time that it is important for you to be seen where you are. In fact, you are very hidden in a way, and some of this has been on purpose, but it is now time to move things forward, so to speak, in a greater way on the marketing level and being seen. So we would encourage at this time for you to begin making videos and such things where people can understand the magnitude of what it is that is offered. In fact, there are people who will give you testimonials that will help to support the growth of this. For as this happens, the momentum will bring together the other aspects needed for the next egg and the next one after that. So it is important for you to be seen. It is important for people to share their experience within this machine, this technology, this aspect of consciousness, which it truly is. We love you, dear one, and we will provide. And we know you're thinking, how is this going to come together? But we assure you that the resources will come. You need certain connections with people, and this is what you should ask for as your next step. Ask for the connections, for the people who will assist you in placing the next egg in the right position here in Alberta. Do you have any questions so far?
The building that I was looking at for the eggs to go into, is that the right space? It's still open and available.
This is in the same city that you are in now.
Yeah.
We would say this will do, but it is not the exact placement,
Okay.
the right fit just yet for
Okay.
you. It could do, but you may find you will need to move. The energy associated with the location and the people associated with it, this is the issue.
Right. I feel that too. I feel that too. It's there's something weird going on with the building for sure.
Yes.
What if we bought the building? If we bought the whole mall?
Well, if you bought the building, then you change the energy completely.
Right. Right.
So yes, then this changes things very much.
Mm-hmm.
Just ensure that it is on the energetic line.
Leyland. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And the other aspect is it's the placement of the eggs and the direction that they need to be in that is associated with the ley line. So it is important to be able to have the space to be able to have the egg positioned in a particular way.
Okay. Got it.
This is important. But
Okay.
yes, so we see a very big space. So by purchasing the whole building, yes, then you have the ability to change the energy
Mm-hmm.
associated with it. Yes.
Okay. I'll check where the ley lines are.
Yes. There will be troubles ahead, we would say. however, so you may need to persist yet be fluid at the same time because of who you're working with, what you're working with.
Okay.
Any other questions, dear one?
Only for my youngest son. He's going to start school next week in person. He's really nervous. I just want to make sure that he's going to be good. Ollie.
Yes, we would encourage, we see his anxiety about things, and even in some cases social settings in general.
Mm-hmm.
So we would encourage him to take magnesium if he is.
Okay.
Magnesium can assist with bringing down anxiety.
Okay.
This vessel, literally, we showed her, it came up. We showed her something for anxiety, so we will make sure she sends that to you.
Okay.
It is related to magnesium and vitamin D, the connection together.
Okay.
So we showed this to her literally last night. This is for your son.
Okay.
This is why. So she is smiling now because she sees why. So
Makes
yes,
sense now.
yes, he will be okay. He will feel a little uncomfortable initially, but he will make some good friends, and as a result of this, he will be able to settle in a little bit better. He is very self-critical and expects a lot of himself and has high expectations if he doesn't meet them, or the expectations of others. And so it is important for him to begin to learn to let go of the judgment and expectation, and for him to allow himself to grow and to expand and learn. And not only that, but to think for himself. For the school system is great in many ways, but it often stops people from thinking for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is important for him on his journey.
Okay.
Yes, any last questions?
No, I think we're good for now. Yeah, thank you. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you. We bless you. We love you. We appreciate the work you're doing. It is very, very important in this time. We must and we cannot stress enough that the work you are doing is very important. And so although it is serious, just remember to have fun.
Will do.
Play.
I try. Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Wow.
How was that?
That was awesome. That was awesome.
Well,
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're welcome. Boy, they were telling me before that there were 3 eggs, but they're like, no, there's actually 5, but it's like there's 2 off planet. So that's very
Wow.
interesting.
That is very interesting.
You're,
I should have asked what planet.
I know, right? Well,
Sorry.
maybe I can ask
There'll always
another
be more
time, but
questions, I'm sure.
yeah, yeah. Well, what's so interesting is they just kept showing me you're like off planet, there's a big egg, and you're in this, like, you like one of those kind of, it's hard to explain because it's unusual, but it's a piece of cloth that comes kind of is attached here and comes around the head, but over, and you have this long, like, gray hair, and it's like you're very, very tall. And in that world, it's like you're very, very serious about about how things are maintained and run, but it's information being channeled to you here, right? So yeah, very interesting.
Cool.
Awesome. Well, you'll have to let me know how you're doing later.
I will, for
See you
sure.
next
And then
week.
we'll do this again. We'll keep updating.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yes, this would be
absolutely. Cool.
wonderful. All
Yeah.
right. Thank you so much.
You are very welcome. Thank you.
Mm.